Let us discuss the rate of reaction. The question number 1. Find the rate of reaction in cyclopropane in the given table. So we have known very well the isomerization of cyclopropane at 780 Kelvin. The cyclopropane tends to propene. So cyclopropane, propene both are isomer. Isomer means what? Same molecular formula but a different structure. Okay. Here they have given one table regarding the cyclopropane. When the time increases, the concentration of cyclopropane decreases. At 0 time, the concentration of cyclopropane 2 mole per liter, and when the 30 minutes, the time increases 30 minutes, the concentration 0.69 mole per liter. Okay. First, we can find the rate over the entire 30 minutes. So how to find the rate? So minus change in the concentration respective with the time. So del means change in the concentration and divided by change in time. Okay, here the change in concentration, final concentration minus initial concentration divided by final time minus initial time. Okay, just you substitute the value. Final concentration at 30 minutes 0.69, and initial concentration 2 divided by final time 30 minutes, initial time 0. So after the substitution, we can get the rate over the entire 30 minutes 4.36 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole per liter per minute. Okay. Question number 2. So in the same table of cyclopropane, we can find the average rate and the instantaneous rate. The average rate we can see, we have to take 2 stages for getting the average rate: initial stage and later stage. Initial stage and later stage. So in the table, the first 10 minutes, that is the initial, first 10 minutes difference and the last 10 minutes difference we have to find it. So 10 to 0, 30 to 20. The 30 to 20 is the last stage. 0 to 10 is the first stage. Okay. Now, so we know that the change in the concentration, first 10 minutes, first 10 minutes the concentration 1.4 regarding table just you substitute the value, and the 0 time 2.0. So we have to get the rate 6 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole per liter per minute. Okay, likewise the last stage rate at 30 minutes, in the table it is given the concentration 0.69 and minus 0.98 at 20 minutes. Okay, just you substitute and we can get it. The rate at the last stage 2.9 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole per liter per minute. Okay, so from that we can get the average rate. Okay, but what is instantaneous rate? So instantaneous rate means at any time. So in the table we can find 5 minutes interval, they have given the concentration, how they are decreasing. But suppose the concentration decreasing between 2 minutes or 3 minutes interval. So which time? Any time we can, if you want find the concentration of cyclopropane means, that is called instantaneous rate. So from the above calculation we come to know that the rate decreases with the time as the reaction proceeds, and the average rate cannot be used to predict the rate of reaction at any instant. Suppose if you want the instantaneous rate means the rate of the reaction at a particular instant during the reaction is called instantaneous rate. Let us move to the third question. Okay, define order of reaction. It is important, 3 more question. So the right side I have given some examples. So once you find the general equation, we can get the order of reaction. So reactant A gives a product, the first one. So how many coefficient is present? Only one. The coefficient, when we write the rate law, how to write? Rate equal to rate constant, the concentration of the reactant. The coefficient 1, there is 1 should come in the exponential power. So order of reaction 1. So regarding the general equation, we can find how many coefficient is present in the reactant side. That is called order of reaction. So very simple. Second example we can see 2A 2 means moles, otherwise we can see coefficient. 2A gives a product. So how to write the rate law? Rate equal to rate constant. So concentration of the A, the coefficient will come as a exponential power 2. So order of reaction 2. The third example we can see A plus B gives a product. A plus B, 2 reactants. So simply we can write the order of reaction 2. The same manner we can find the order of reaction. The fourth one, here 3 reactant with 3 coefficient. So small a, small b, small c are coefficient. Otherwise we can say moles. So A reactant, B reactant and C reactant. Okay, when we write the rate law, rate equal to rate constant K, concentration A, concentration B, concentration C. The coefficient will come in the exponential power. So A plus B plus C, that is the order of reaction. So regarding the examples, just now we have seen how to find the order of reaction. So now we can write the definition. How to write? It is a sum of the power of the concentration term involved in the experimentally determined the rate law. Right? Okay. It is very, very important. 3 more question. Define order of reaction. Okay. Question number 4. Question number 4. Find the order of reaction in the following. Okay. Here they have given one equation. This is, we have known very well, formation of nitrogen dioxide from nitric oxide. When nitric oxide oxidized, they give nitrogen dioxide. Okay. So regarding the table, they have calculated experimentally, and finally they got the order of reaction. Okay. The previous slide we can get the order of reaction, how to calculate. So just you can see the equation, how many reactant, 2 reactant, and what are the coefficient, here 2, here 1, so order of reaction 3, simply we can say that. So experimentally, how to prove the order of reaction? Okay, already they have given the concentration of nitric oxide and oxygen and initial rate. These are the values are given already. So 3 experiments they have done. Okay, regarding the 3 experiment, so we can find the order of reaction. Okay, the first experiment, rate equal to K, nitric oxide concentration power small m, and concentration oxygen power small n. Regarding the first experiment, how to write? So 1.3 is for nitric oxide, 1.1 for oxygen, and the rate 19.26. 26 multiplied with 10 to the power minus 2. That is equation 1. The same manner, second equation, by using rate law we have to write it. Second equation here 38.4, that is a rate. The same manner, third equation, the third experiment value. So regarding that we have to write the third equation, 76.80 multiplied with 10 to the power minus 2. Here the reactant concentration for nitric oxide 2.6 and oxygen 1.1. Okay. So what we have to do that, the respect of the table, first we should write 3 equation. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Next, the second equation divided by first equation. So here the rate 38.40 for the second equal to rate constant K 1.3 power m 2.2 power n divided by first equation 19.26 into 10 to the power minus 2 equal to K 1.3 power m 1.1 power n. Okay. After dividing, so we can get here 2, 38.40 divided by 19.26, divided means 2, here 1.3, numerator denominator cancel, so 2.2 divided by 1.1 whole power n. Okay, 2 equal to 2 power n will come. So 2.1 divided by 1.1 means 2. So 2 equal to 2 power n. 2 power 1 equal to 2 power n, we can guess it. So n equal to 1. So n, small n, we can find it. The small n equal to 1. So m, next we should get it. Okay. So what we have to do? The third equation divided by first equation. third equation divided by first equation. Okay, third equation, where it is here. So write it, 76.8 into 10 to the power minus 2 equal to k into 2.6 power m 1.1 power n divided by 19.26 into 10 to the power minus 2 k into 1.3 power m 1.1 power n. So 1.1 1.1 will cancel. A 2.6 divided by 1.3 power m. So k cancel. So here 76.8 divided by 19.26, we can get 4. So 4 equal to 2 power m. 2.6 divided by 1.3 means 2. So 2 power 2 equal to 4. 2 power 2 equal to 2 power m. So m equal to 2. So now m value we got it 2. N value 1. So what is the order of reaction? We have to add the exponential power m plus n. So anyway order is 3. So by experimentally we can find the order of reaction. Okay, next, write the difference between rate and rate constant of a reaction. Rate and rate constant of a reaction. Okay, here the rate, how to write for the equation rate equal to rate constant and the concentration of the reactant. That is called a rate law. Okay, just regarding the rate law, we can write the definition and statement one by one. So rate of the reaction, we can say R, capital R. Rate constant means K. Just use that in your mind. Rate of the reaction, it represents the speed at which the reactants are converted into product at any instant. So which time the product we can get it from the reactant. The speed we can measure, that is called the rate of the reaction. But rate constant is nothing but proportionality constant. It is constant. Okay. Point number 2. The R, rate of reaction, we can measure the decrease in the concentration of the reactant or increase in the concentration of the product. Anyway, when we get the product, the reactant concentration should decrease. So reactant side concentration or product side concentration, any side we can measure the rate of reaction. Okay. But rate constant, it is equal to the rate of reaction when the concentration of each of the reactant in unity. Actually, what is the meaning? The rate should divide by the reactant concentration. The value we can get it, K we can get it. The value will be unity. Okay. Third point. It depends on the initial concentration of the reactant. Rate of the reaction depends on the initial concentration of the reactant. But rate constant, it does not depend on the initial concentration of the reactant. Okay. Now we can discuss the sixth question. Write the difference between order and molecularity. Order of reaction and molecularity of the reaction. So order of the reaction, first order, second order, third order, we can find it. The second and the third slide and all, we can see the definition. Just now we have seen. Okay, first we should write the definition. It is sum of the powers of the concentration terms involved in the experimentally determined in rate law. But here, total number of reactant species are involved in an elementary step. Okay, first point, we should write the definition. Point number 2. Order of the reaction may be 0 or fractional or integer. Anything will be. But here the molecular rate of the reaction, it is always a whole number. It cannot be zero or fraction number. Okay. Point number 3, it is assigned for an overall reaction. Through overall reaction we can find the order of the reaction, but here the molecular rate of the reaction is assigned for each elementary step of a mechanism.